We're back, guys, for yet another episode of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. To start up episode number 39 of the series. So, previously in the last episode, you may remember that we just got started on our secret boss ghost in it adventure over at the Scarescrapper. Last time we captured 5 different ghosts. 2 of them were from the Gold series, the Bomb Brothers, and the Beetle Whisperer. 2 of them were from the Bug series, the Dreadonflies and the Ladygug. And finally, 1 was from the Animal series, that being the Zebras. Which means in total, the Gold series is 40% complete, the Bug series is also 40% complete, and the Animal series is only 20% complete, with no fails or duplicates throughout the whole thing. So, I gotta say, a pretty good track record so far for the beginning of the series. But we're about to go into the Scarescrapper again for some more ghost hunting. So, why not go back into the game and get started on the next Scarescrapper hunting and see what we can do with our next couple of ghosts that we'll tackle through. Well, let's get in there right now and get into it. So if you'll excuse me, let me go ahead and go through this real fast. Alright guys, I'm back for the 6th time in the Scarescraper, so let's see who we're going to be tackling next. Because last time we tackled 2 Slammer bosses, 2 Greenie bosses, and 1 Sneaker boss. So let's see who we're battling for this one. Floor 5. Boss time! Alright, let's see what we're dealing with this time. Let's first check out the rooms. Alright, so the boss is clearly in here, but before I check it out, I need to first go over here and reveal these rooms real fast. Because while it's not important, I might as well do it for the sake of myself. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. Although first, I might want to get rid of these bats, because I really don't want them distracting me as I'm going through this fight, so let's see what we're tackling this time. Let's do it! Aha! Alright, this is the boss ghost from, of course, the Flower series. Meet Violet. Now, this guy, as well as a couple of other creepers, have a very unusual mechanic. They can send in other creepers, which can make this fight a little bit more challenging than it should be. It's best recommended that you get rid of the creepers that are around, and then go and suck on the big boss later afterwards. But you do need to watch out, because this is one of the few battles to actually introduce the concept of sneakers, and they can be very annoying in a large battlefield like this. So I highly recommend you get rid of these guys before tackling, you know, the actual deal itself, because otherwise you're going to end up in a world of pain if you don't pay attention to this fight! I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't hit me there. But yeah, I was wrong about the slammers. I forgot that they don't actually send in the deal. Actually, now that I think about it, this upgrade is very handy for this battle. Okay, I might as well get rid of the sneaker, because otherwise this thing is going to really distract me. Ironically, this is actually the last ghost that I fought when I was going through, you know, the trouble trying to grab all the ghosts in here, in the Scarescraper. So that's a bit of an interesting fact that I think is interesting more noting. Okay, come on. Okay, I might as well stop here, because otherwise... Oh, Luigi, you have to be quick, because that slammer's about to get you! You're coming with me, mister! At least you're not as annoying as the frickin' sneakers. Okay, 60 HP left for this guy. Oh crap, there's another sneaker. Gosh darn it, I was just about to get rid of this frickin' creeper here, and then of course... Oh, no, you're coming with me. You're coming with me, mister. Alright, Violet, you only just have 20 HP left, so you're finally gonna go down! There we go! Alright, takes care of our first creeper boss. Why of all places would you put the first coin there? That's dumb. You can't be serious. Okay, at least they're generous with that third one. I'll meet you guys after the cut. Hold on. Well, the good news is that we finally got our first creeper boss. Took us 6 goes before we finally got our first new creeper boss, but hey, I'll take it. It's no biggie. Anyway, that is Violet. So, with our 6th Scarescrapper boss taken care of, let's go ahead and check out his data, shall we? By the way, while I'm checking out his data, I want to actually discuss something. I had to go through this twice. No, 3 times, because the first 2 times I got a repeat in duplicate, with, Lady Gug. I actually covered him twice, which I was not anticipating, so that was a little stupid. But, okay, it's a good job I finally got a new one. Here he is. Violet. When he's in puddle form, he looks like a little garden dotted with beautiful flowers. It's really breathtaking, but not in a good way. So, as you can infer by his name, he's supposed to be based off of the violet flowers that you see in the real world. So, yeah. Pretty simple name, all things considering. Nothing too huge, but yeah, this dude's part of the flower series for a reason, so yeah, it's something at least. Alright, well, with that 6th secret boss taken care of, let's see what we're taking care of next, eh? Alright guys, I'm back again in the Scarescrapper for a 7th time, so let's check out what our next boss is going to be since we cleared that fight against Violet. Ah! We got the heart upgrade. Nice. Floor 5. Boss time! Alright, let's see what we're dealing with this time. Okay, so the question is it going to be located here? No, it's not. Okay, immediately, first things first, get rid of these bats, because you never know what they're going to do if you're not being careful, so it's best recommended that you do that. Alright, here we go. Let's do it! Oh, another creeper. Okay, I didn't expect that. Yep, this is Goof, the ghost from the sports series. As you can infer by his name, he's actually based off of the golf ball sport, which is based off of golf. So golf ball is based off of golf, which is of course the golf ball and golf sport. So that's essentially what this guy is. Oh my god, I didn't even realize those things could move like that. That would have been very dangerous if I accidentally got hit by that creeper, because if I did, that would have been very, very bad. But thankfully, I was lucky enough to not get hit by that guy, so we're good, we're good. Oh jeez! Crap! Get out! Okay, that did move him a couple of inches, but not too much. Oh, no, you're immediately coming with me, Slammer, because I'm not about to have you try to hit me. I think it's twice now that I got 2 different types of the same ghost in a row. I was not expecting this to happen a 2nd time with Creeper with a Creeper, but I mean, it's something I guess. He almost got me. He almost. Thankfully, I'm not up your trick, son. Whew. Man, this is getting intense. I have no clue how in the world that guy did not scare me, but that's actually crazy that he didn't scare me, so... Okay, well, he did scare me there, but at the very least, he didn't... Okay, where did that sneaker go? Aha! Got you! I'm not gonna let you get away! Ah! There we go. Alright, let's get back to catching Goof. So this guy has 165 HP left, so... Okay, no, I'm immediately stopping. I immediately saw that sneaker coming up. I'm not about to have you distract me. Got me screwed up with that, bro. I'd much rather have a Slammer distract me than freaking you distracting me. Alright, Goof. What the? How did he get me from there? Get out, get out! That's twice now that this guy has gotten me, but 3 times! Luigi, I swear to God, if you don't get out, thank you. You're just getting damaged for no reason. What the hell, dude? Oh crap, that Slammer's extremely close! Luigi! You seriously cannot be that stupid, right? He legit was in the right position to hit him, and then lo and behold, you did not hit him. What the hell, dude? Are you kidding me? I'm immediately getting rid of this creeper before anything. Alright, getting that hard. Alright, let's try to focus on golf now, because we only have a minute to try and beat this guy. How did he still get me from there? Come on, bro. I was nowhere close to him. That's really stupid that... Okay, I don't know how that still counted as a hit, but okay, sure. Alright, come on now. This guy only has 70 HP left. Come on now. Dude, you better move, because that slammer is about to get you! Why is it that it leads me closer to the creeper? I don't get it. That makes no sense, bruh. Oh my god, I only have like 50 seconds to try and get this guy. This is not good. Okay, I think because this guy is really low on HP, it's a much smarter idea to wait for the 2-second deal to come up, because if I try to stun him now, it's not going to be worth it, so... Got him! A second time in a row that a creeper screamed when I got him. Woo! That was a little scary, I'm not going to lie, but we were able to beat him, so... Phew! Desperate times comes desperate measures, you know, as they say. Woo-wee! But hey, good news is that we got Goof, so... That's something. I'll meet you guys back at the cut. Hold on. Wow, that was fast. Well, I completely was not anticipating to get 2 creeper bosses back-to-back like that. But that's actually crazy that I did. Right after the duplicate freaking Lady Gug that I ran into twice the first 2 times. So we got the sneakers. And we also got the new secret boss ghost, Goof. So, that's nice. Alright, now that we got that new ghost, and nearly almost died throughout the whole thing, Jesus. Let's go ahead and check out that new ghost now, shall we? Wrong canister, Luigi, what are you doing? There we go. Over here. Here we go. Goof. The only thing he enjoys more than playing golf is creating hazards on the green. Here's Goof. I gotta say, it's really genius that they actually put the holes on this creeper to make it look like he's basically a golf, and then have the bottom of the body at like the T. That's really, really clever. I really like that they did that. It's a very clever way of creating a ghost, so... I gotta hand it to them. They really knew what they were doing with some of these ghost heights. Alright, well, with that second creeper boss taken care of, let's go ahead and check out who we're battling next, eh? Well, let's say we do so right now. Alright guys, I'm back for the 8th time in the Scarescrapper, so let's see what we're going to be tackling for our next secret boss. Because that was pretty shocking that I encountered a creeper boss twice. So, yeah. I don't know. Floor 5. Boss time! Alright, let's see what we're dealing with this time. Okay, first of all... Okay, so it's not in this room. I'm assuming it's not in the left room either. Yep, it's not in this room either. So that means it's in the bottom room. Okay, let me check and make sure there's no bats. Okay, there's not. So let's go ahead and touch the vase. Let's see what we're tackling this time. Let's do it! Oh, I think I just started a creeper. Alright, what is it this time? Aha! This guy. This dude's a part of the fashion series. Meet Fashion Jacket. It seems like this guy is kind of based off of Michael Jackson in some ways, which could be what the name is inspired from, but I'll mention the origin of this name later, so for now, let's go ahead and tackle these guys. That's 3 creeper bosses in a row, all of which are new ones. That's actually kind of insane that I encountered 3 creeper bosses in a row. No idea how the hell that happened, but you know what? I'll take it. Did I still cause damage to this guy, though? I may have to check on the hell bar later. What are you talking about? I was just about to scare him back. Fair game, really? Apparently the game still counted that as me getting scared, which is really stupid. Oh, crap, 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 crap! No, no, no! Get out, get out, get out! Get out! Okay, that did move him a little bit, but not that much. Oh, that still counted as actual... Okay, heck to the heck no. No, you're immediately coming with me, mister. I'm not about to let you get away with it. He was trying to be slick with your boy, too. That was the thing. Okay, this is very, very risky, but I'm gonna risk it anyways. I really had to stop because I was very scared that slammer was gonna lead me directly to the creeper, and I really didn't want to risk it. And you, my boy, made a bad decision of appearing right away. Thank God I actually have these on, because if it weren't for these, I would have not been... What are you talking about? I didn't get the sneaker. There we go. Really weird that I didn't get that sneaker at first, bro. Alright, come on, Tether Jacket. So 160 HP left, huh? Oh, come the heck on! Are you serious? I legit dodged the attack and then Mobile still hit me. That's so stupid, man. Come on, bro. I clearly dodged it. What are you talking about that I got hit? That's so dumb. That's so stupid, dude. Are you kidding me? Okay, no. I'm immediately getting rid of this guy. The moment I saw that, immediately I'm not about to get distracted. Like, I'm way too low on HP for that. And you and my friend are coming with me because I'm not about to have you trying to attack my freaking poltergust and get me to almost die. Stupid slammer. Oh, thank you for the health. Wait a second. What are you talking about? I clearly... There we go. That's why that didn't hit him. That would have been the rudest combo because Sneaker almost baited me into getting into that creeper's trap. He almost. But thank God that the creeper was a bit late on his timing and I was able to escape it, because if he wasn't late, I would have been screwed, to say the least. Okay, no. Don't risk it, don't risk it. I was about to risk it, but I'm like, nope. Get rid of this guy first, because otherwise that dude's gonna ruin your day. Okay, this guy has about 20 HP left. Got him! Woo! In record time, too, just before that sneaker got over me. Okay, that's Tether Jacket defeated. Oh, wow, that first coin just spawned right in front of Luigi. That took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that, but okay. That was a freaking jump scare, man. Okay, where's that last red coin at? Aha! Alright, I'll meet you guys back at the cut. Well, that was not what I had planned, but 3 times in a row we encountered 3 different secret creeper bosses, all of which were new ones with no repeats in between them, which is kind of shocking. Didn't expect that, but that was clearly awesome. So we got some new slammers, and we got Tether Jacket, the new secret creeper boss. Oh, by the way, I was kind of wrong with the origin story behind this ghost. Basically, his name is a pun on leather jacket, and his appearance is based off of a greaser, so I got that wrong, so my apologies. I was clearly in a bit of a rush because of that whole thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out that new ghost, yeah? Here we go. Tether Jacket. At first I thought he was trying to attack me, but then I realized he just wanted me to try on his fancy looking jacket. He could have just asked. So something a bit weird about this ghost. Apparently, I think he's the only one to have a very glowing purple face here. Apparently the, Wikipedia mentions it as being more blue, but that creeper does not look blue last time I checked. I literally looked at his appearance, even on the portrait. That looked more purple than blue to me. I don't know what Nintendo was smoking with thinking that this looks blue, because that is not blue last time I checked. It's like the same situation like in Planet Robobot, where they said the Spear Doomers were both red and blue, despite the regular one clearly being purple. What is the matter with you, Nintendo Hat Laboratory? Anyway, sorry, my apologies. So with that third creeper boss taken care of, let's see what we're tackling next, since there's only 2 more that I have left to tackle for this episode to finish. But, yeah, I don't know what we're tackling next, so we'll have to see. Alright. I'm back in the Scarescrapper for the 9th time now, so let's see who we're tackling as our penultimate boss for this episode. Since we encountered 3 creeper bosses. So, let's take a look. No. Floor 5. Boss time! Alright, here we go. Let's see what we're tackling next. It's clear it's not this room, so it's actually this one. Alright. Let me first check if there's any bats. Yep, sure enough. Thank God I checked, because I was about to actually activate the deal, and I was like, wait. Go check in see if there's bats. Alright, let's go. Let's do it! Alright. Oh, these guys! These are also part of the sports series. Enter the Tennis Menaces! So these guys, as you can infer by their names, are based off of tennis rackets on the sport tennis. Now, just like last time, you have to deal with these particular portals again, much like before, and they can spook you out, and, I forgot to mention this because I was incorrect in the last video. If you get accidentally hit by those teleporters, you're just gonna teleport to a different part of the room, so you do need to watch out. And this does leave you vulnerable of getting hit by other enemies if you're not being careful, so you do need to be extremely careful with that, because you can easily screw it up if you're not being careful. What the hell? They were just running away from me! Get back here! Bunch of menaces. You call yourselves tennis menaces, but you're running away from me! And I get teleported. Well, the good news is that I actually appear next door, so that's not that big of a deal. Alright, let me try and take care of both of them at the same time if I can. I know this is kind of risky, but still. Yep, that was not a good idea. Okay, well, the good news is that I didn't get damaged yet, so I actually thought for a legit second that slammer was gonna hit me, and I'm actually kind of shocked that the guy chose not to hit me. Okay, let me take care of the weaker one. Okay, you know what? That's fine, because at least he didn't hit me, so I can try and take care of this tennis menace in the meantime. I don't care if you scare me. That's perfectly fine, because honestly, I don't care if you try to scare me. I almost got him anyway, so. Okay, let's try to take care of these guys at the same time. Whoa, that was a weird camera angle. What the hell? Alright, I took care of one of the tennis menaces at least, so there's just the other one left to deal with. Again, like I said, you don't have to take care of both of them if you don't want to. You just have to collect just one for the deal to count. Crap. I'm gonna go back in there and get that other tennis menace. You got me messed up with that. Get back over here. You're gonna come with your brother soon enough, mister. I gotta watch out for that slammer, because he's about to... Okay, just as soon as I was about to say that I was gonna beat this without taking damage, he immediately damages me. Man, what a... Oh, that was a nice strategy. Okay. And then... Got them both! Let's go! Alright, the tennis menaces are defeated. Whew, close call, too. At least I'm back to full HP, so that's at least something good out of this. Whew. Well, that was a little crazy, but at least we were able to clear that battle. Alright, I'll meet you guys back at the cut. Hold on. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I spent an hour to try and collect these next pair of ghosts because I got 5 duplicates in a row where I encountered 2 Zebrals, the Zebrals twice, and then the stupid Lady Gug 3 times in a row. But at least we got the secret boss tennis menaces into our data, so that's at least something for the hour I spent trying to get this guy, but, you know, it's something, I guess. But you'll see in the future cuts when I release those videos later. But anyway, now that we got this guy into our data, let's go ahead and check him out, shall we? Man, I did the thing again! What are you doing? There we go. Alright, let's go figure out where this dude is. Here we go. Tennis Menace. Careful with this one. He's been known to sneak onto tennis courts mid-match and cover the ball with ghostly goo. That seems a little weird even for this guy. I gotta say, that's a wild color change for a sneaker. Like, god dang, that is not what I thought that guy was gonna look like going into it. But, I mean, hey, at least the good news is that we were able to catch another deal for the sports series, so that's something, I guess, right? Alright, well, with that goes taken care of, we can now finally move over to our last and final one. But that depends if I get lucky with this last batch, because like I said earlier in the episode, I got a little unlucky with this 9th capture because I got 5 duplicates in a row. So that totals that out to 7 duplicates that I have now. So I don't know how this last one is going to treat me. I'm really hoping that it doesn't treat me as rudely as this one did. But again, I can't predict the future, so we'll have to see. So, alright guys, I'm back for the last time in the Scarescrapper. So let's see who we're tackling for our last boss for now in this episode. It can literally be anything, so let's hope for the best. Floor 5. Boss time! Alright, let's see what we're going up against next for our last boss. Alright, so this is where the boss is located in? Alright, but before we do anything, we might as well reveal this room too, because you never know. Alright, so where is this deal located in? Oh, on the Ox? Oh, that's an unusual place to put it. Okay. Let's do it! Okay, so these are new ones! These guys are part of the animal series. Welcome, the alligators! As you can infer by their name, they're based off of alligators, obviously. So, it's a pretty appropriate name to give these two. And I find it pretty funny that we're dealing with all of them with this kind of setting, so... Okay, I think this is not a safe idea to deal with this greenie because this guy, unfortunately, has a shield on, and it would be a good idea to take care of him first because otherwise he's going to be a massive distraction. Gosh, freaking darn it! Of course I get hit. Okay, at least I attacked the weaker one. I actually stopped him in the middle. Wow, that was impressive. Well, damn, Luigi, I gotta pay you props to that. Okay, we almost got him. Ah, got him. All right, got the first alligator. Now for the other one. Gosh darn it, I was gonna try and capture the other one too, but the strong greenie was way too far away. Ooh, you're in a bad spot. I don't know how in the world I dodged that, but that's actually ridiculous that I dodged it. Okay, fortunately he's back on the defense. Okay, never mind. He actually somehow dropped the bomb. Oh, I actually got both of them. Nice. I almost got this guy. How did that bomb still hit me? It was at the ceiling. Are you kidding me? Or no, not on the ceiling. On the top of the floor. Are you... Come on, dude. Are you serious? Gotcha. When you were still weak! Got him! Nice! Crap, I didn't get him. Let's try this. Are you serious? Got him! Nice! And with the charge shot too. Alright, that takes care of the alligators. Both of them are defeated. Phew! Immediately I'm getting that first coin. Wow, I actually figured it was on the right side. Okay. I'll meet you guys back at the cut. Okay! Well, despite the fact that I got 7 duplicates throughout this whole thing, or... Yeah, actually 8 duplicates throughout this whole thing, we did manage to get some brand new secret boss ghosts into the tally. So there is the secret alligator. So there you go. That's 5 more bosses dealt with. Despite the fact that I ran into several duplicates along the way. And it took me a couple more minutes because I ran into another duplicate with another ladybug again. But thankfully, I got a new one this time. So that's nice. Alright, let's take a look back at the canister one last time to look at that new ghost that we just got. I believe he should be... Here he is. Alligator! Much like a real gator, he hides under the water until someone steps a little too close. A pretty cool pattern, I gotta say. They really knew what they were doing with this guy. By the way, if you're playing the British English release, apparently this guy is called a Maligator. I don't quite understand why they decided to give him that name in the British English release. It's a bit of a strange name compared to the original name. I think the Alligator one is a bit better, personally, in my opinion, but yeah, it's a bit strange. But either way, yeah, that covers it for that at least. Alright, well, that covers it for this episode. We managed to get 5 brand new boss ghosts into the tally, despite the fact that I ran into a couple of duplicates along the way. But the good news is that we got 5 new ghosts into the tally. Violet, Goof, and Tetherjacket, the Creeper secret bosses. The Tennis Menaces, which are the new secret sneaker bosses that we just got. And the Alligators, which are the final new secret boss greenies that we got as well. And while we don't have any missing bosses that I lost to as of currently, I did sadly run into quite a lot of duplicates in this video. Because I ran into 2 duplicate encounters with the Zebras and 6 total encounters in total with the freaking Lady Gug, which was really, really stupid because I thought I was going to encounter a new Slammer boss, but I could not, so that was stupid. But I forgot to actually say this during the Tennis Menace part, and which was really bad on me. They're one of the few bosses that I actually lost to when I first went through on the hunt for the first time. I actually had to get them until way later, like on my 28th or 30th ghost. Which is actually kind of insane that it took me that long for me to finally get back over to them, but yeah, it was a bit disappointing that I lost to them the first time around, but I did eventually manage to beat them the second time and did get them, so that's at least something, at least, right? Well, anyways, we did manage to get the sports collection at least started, and the same also goes for the fashion and flower groups. They're not completed. There still is 2 more, shockingly, that have not gotten started yet. And on top of that, we haven't even encountered a single Gobber boss ghost yet, which is crazy now that I realized that just now. So, I don't know how in the world we've never encountered a Gobber boss ghost yet, but something tells me we're going to at least encounter 1 or 2 of them in the next episode. But I don't want to make my predictions correct until we know for sure what we're going to be encountering in that next video. But in any general case, guys, I think this is a good stop to wrap up this episode right here. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the next 5 bosses that I showcased to you guys. And we at least got the next pair of the Animal series and, you know, the other stuff out of the way. So that's nice. Before I wrap up this episode, I want to actually say something real quick. When I get the opportunity, I don't know if I'm going to release this video or not, but I plan to release a video on Instagram later that goes through all the failed attempts that I've had within each of the respective ghost types. Because so far, I've gotten duplicates on the 1st, the 4th, and the last ghost within episode 39 as of right now. Because I didn't get any duplicates, shockingly, on the 2nd and 3rd ones. So, I don't know if the rest of the episodes are going to have the same results as what I went through here. But we're going to have to see when we go through those future deals as we go along. So, we'll have to see on that front later. But anyway, I will see you guys next time when we come back for the next episode to continue with the Scarescrapper and get into the next 5 battles. But God knows what's going to be happening in that next episode, because I really hope that we don't run into a situation again like we just went through. So let's hope for the best. But anyways, I will see you guys next time when we come back for the next episode. So till next time, guys, I will see you guys later. But till next time, guys,